Here we are going to learn the while loop through examples. And in this example, I will just use a very simple example to understand more about while loop. So here I am going to uh, take a variable n and assigning the value to its int. Int means integer. So whatever we have written inside the integer int should be either in integer format, otherwise it will return error. So if input is in float, it will be converted to integer, or else if it's not convertible, if the input is not cannot be converted into integer, or if we have not given an integer, then it will display an error. So here, in order to get the input from the user, I am using the input function. So here we need to get an input from the user. In this case, enter a number. And now I am going to take another variable I, and I am going to assign the value as 1. So in this while loop, the iteration will start from 1 and end at n. Whatever the value we have given for the n, or whatever the value we have assigned for n, until that much the iteration will occur. So here I am going to take the while, to write the while loop. While I less than n. Here I am going to get the square values of the iterations. So here I am going to write print. So in order to get the square values of the iterating elements, I'm going to give I star star. Here star represents multiplication, and if I given 2 stars, then it is equal to power. Instead of writing I raised to 2, here we can write I double star 2, meaning I to the power of 2. So here again I am going to print another message, that is, this is iteration number. This is iteration number. So here I am going to give the whatever the iteration number, it will be represented. So here I am going to give I. So if the iteration number is 1, this is iteration number 1. After that it will come again checking. Then if the iteration number becomes 2, then it will print this is iteration number 2. So in order to do that, we have to give I equals to I plus 1 for the next iteration to occur. So we are coming outside the while loop and we are going to print the loop is done. The loop is done. So in order to get the output, we can either use shift plus enter or just click onto the run button. So here I click onto the run button. So here we have to enter a number according to our program. So I am entering 5. After clicking the enter button, let's check. Here the first iteration is 1. So this is iteration number. This is iteration number 1. Before that, the first iteration is 1. So that is okay with this condition. I is less than 5. That is 1 is less than 5. So it will print this condition. It will just print this. That is I to the power of 2. I raised to 2. That is 1 raised to 2 is just 1. So it will print this. this is iteration number comma I, that is 1. So after this, it will check this condition I equal to I plus 1. So that is, it will check upon to the next value, that is 1 plus 1 means 2. So it will check this condition, 2 is less than 5. So it will print I raised to 2, that is 2 raised to 2, that is 4. Then it will print this. This is iteration number comma I, that here I is 2. So here we got 4, and this is iteration number 2. So similarly, it will increment by 1, that is I is equal to I plus 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. That you will again check this condition. 3 is less than 5, and it will print 3 raised to 2, that is 9. This is iteration number 3. Then it will again check this, that is 3 plus 1, 4. Here the condition is true, so it will print 4 raised to 2 is 16. This is iteration number 4. So again it will check, that is 4 plus 1 is 5. It will check the condition I less than 5. Here 5 less than 5, that is false. So it will come outside the loop and print the loop is done. You can see the loop is done here.